The day Jonathan will realize that Emeka is not a good friend to him, the time will be late, and it will be too late. Because right now, Jonathan has called his friend Emeka to tell him what really happened to him today. And he has told him that the landlord has given him a notice of 3 months so that he should leave the house. That is what Jonathan is telling his friend Emeka. And then Emeka had to tell him, why would he tell you that? You should have slapped him, or you should have beaten him seriously, and even he gets scars. When the new tenant come to pay the rent or to enter the house, that is the money he will use to treat himself. Can you imagine telling all those words to your friend, and then you, Jonathan, you also be there listening to that stupid things? If I was Jonathan, I could not even speak with this guy anymore, because for him, he tells him only bad ideas, that he should have beaten the landlord. Do you know where he could be right now? Do you know that he could be in prison right now beating the landlord of the house? Because when someone wants to use his house and he has given you 3 months, you has given you 3 months so that you can leave his house, trust me, even though you go to court, even though you go to the police to file a case on him, they will tell you that they have given you the 3 months to leave the house. That means they have given you the more time so that you can arrange yourself and leave that house. And then after that, Emeka had to tell Jonathan that, do you know that even Clara might be the one who talked to the landlord so that he can kick you out of the house? Can you imagine putting a blame on Clara? And after that, he told him that you can also put Clara down by destroying his business. If you destroy if you destroy her business, trust me, she will come back to you while kneeling down. She will come back begging to you that I want you to be in your life, because she will no longer have that business, because that where she works now, many men, they tell her that you are beautiful, what, and then Jonathan had to ask him, how can I do that? Because even Clara does not allow me to come near to her business, to come even near to the restaurant. And then Emeka had to tell him that it is very simple, and we are on the series called Most Scary Marriage Ever, found on Mr. Aria channel. And here we do reviews and recaps. Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. Thank you guys for the amazing support. I really do appreciate. I send greetings to Grace from Cameroon. I send greetings to people from North Charleston, South Carolina, United States, Helena from USA, people from Boston, people from St. Vincent, Rebecca from Uganda but living in Uganda, people from Lesotho, and people from beautiful Barbados, people from Lagos, Nigeria, people from Antigua, people from Aruba, Georgia Mall from Jacksonville, Florida, people from Canada, Toronto, and Mildred from Namibia, people from Bahamas, Hamba Highland, and people from Mitoma, Uganda, Queen from Namibia, Umalso from Sierra Leone, people from Gambia, people from Portugal, and people from St. Kitts, people from Liberia, Marine from Jamaica, Cecilia from Bushen, Uganda, and people from Chicago, USA, people from Dallas, Texas, people from St. Lucia, people from Eswatini, and Kate from Ghana, people from Europe, and people from Spain, people from French Saint Martin in the Caribbean, Margaret in Sierra Leone, Oprah from London, people from Korea, Hama in the New York, and the Angel from Trinidad, Modesti Musa from Malawi, and people from the Queens, New York, people from Somalia. You guys, you are really amazing. People from Suriname, South America, and people from Malawi. Lorena, I send greetings to you. Jane Sabaha from Sierra Leone, people from Rwanda Chigari, and people from Boston, people from England, UK, USA, people from Canada, people from Lagos, Chima from Nigeria, and Lydia Abigail from Sierra Leone, people from Baton District, St. Elizabeth, and Mildred from Namibia. I all send greetings to you in my next video, and we are still on Jonathan and his friend Emeka. And then Emeka had to tell Jonathan that, Jonathan, you are not that big Joe I used to know. That big Joe I used to know used to beat everyone who insults him. But for you, how could you leave that landlord to manipulate you? How could you leave that landlord? But Jonathan was like, bringing problems to my life right now, it will not solve anything. Right now, I am after is I should get a job, so that I can take care of my daughter Benny, so that she can be proud of me. And then guess what Emeka had to tell his friend? Do you know that Kenny is not your friend? Do you know where he works in his company? They wanted employees and he did not tell you. He did not tell you. Now the workers are working, but we know that all the things this guy is doing, he want to separate Jonathan and Kenny, because Emeka, what he realized that Kenny gives Jonathan good advice, and most of the times and then Jonathan doesn't get problems. That is why he puts all. That is why he is saying all this, that Kenny did not inform you that they want the employees at his company. What now? Even they have hired new employees, and for you were right here. Emeka is not. Kenny is not a good friend of yours. He's not a good person. That is Emeka trying to put Kenny down in front of Jonathan, blaming Kenny that is not a good person to Jonathan, because if he was a good person, he could have called Jonathan to inform him that at our company or at our organization they want the employees, but he did not inform you. That means he's tarnishing Kenny's name, and as we know, Jonathan is going to go straight to Kenny and start beating him and start telling him that I knew you are not my friend. What? But if Emeka was your friend, why could he tell you to destroy Clara's restaurant? Yet Clara helps you with your daughter. When your daughter wants something, when your daughter they want money at school, your daughter goes to Clara. And why could he tell you that you should destroy Clara's business so that she can come begging to you, so destroying Clara's business, it will let the landlord not to chase Jonathan in the house? There are some things you look at when someone is giving you advice, and when someone is telling you that you should have beaten the landlord seriously, and you also take that one to be your person. That is that you take that person to be your friend. That is your worst enemy. A person who can tell you to beat the landlord, where you can be taken to where he can take you to the prison for the whole of your life, beating a landlord. And Jonathan, I wanted the way he told him that beating someone, it can cause even more problems. So that one, it cannot help me. The only focus I should do is to get a job so that I can take care of my daughter Benny. Mavreni Adam from Dominic, I send greetings to you. People from Gabon, Susan from Zambia, people from Zimbabwe, Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone, people from Gambia, how are you? And the people from Zambia, Emmanuel from Zambia, people from St. Vincent, Orlando from Florida, Andre from Barbados, people from Aguria, Sharon from Uganda, namesake, and the Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone. I send greetings to people from St. Thomas, USA, Cindy from Jamaica, Maria from Jamaica, people from Bahamas, Amber Highland, and people from the natural highland of the Caribbean, Dominic, people from Tobago, and people from Switzerland, people from Johannesburg, Soweto, Rosemond Daniels from Guyana, and Daniel from Cameroon, people from Suriname, Winston from Zambia, people from PNG and Charis from Nairobi, people from Namibia, people from Saiti River, and Tonya from Apovira. I send greetings to people from Oman and people from Batimora, Pios Livia Wisdom from Jamaica, Agatha Lawrence in the New Jersey, and AP and everyone watching around the world. I also send greetings to you. Thanks for the amazing support. I really do appreciate. See you in my next video.